Unlock the door, bitch. I'm on my way, and I got chicken strips.
I don't know why they call them chasers. It's not like Chubs can run real fast.
Double vodka with hot brownie chasers.
She just wanted to watch me eat it. Naked.
I can't say that. That's dirty.
Chasers will do anything to get into your pants. I love them.
Stop it! Stop!
Oh,
God! Chubs Gone Wild!
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Chubs Gone Wild. This is episode 555. 555. We have hit another milestone so soon after hitting our 550th episode. It is August 12th, 2024, and it is 89 degrees and hazy outside the Chubs Gone Wild remote studios, which has been a wonderful contrast to the 100-something days that we've been experiencing. So it was actually a little chilly this morning when I got up. How about you?
Is 555 really a milestone?
Well, it depends on what it is. But,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, all fives. All fives for chubby health.
I'm wearing socks now, so I'm cold all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean to bed. I'm wearing socks to bed like an old lady.
That works. Hey, get those nice furry ones, or have somebody knit you some. I'm sure we have a few knitters out there who are all like, I want to knit Tom some socks.
No, they don't. Those kind don't hang on.
Oh, okay. I kind of understand what you're saying. Yeah. Anyway, it is 21 days till Labor Day. 80 days until Halloween. 135 days until Christmas, and only 6 more days until Tom Swanner's milestone birthday. Yay!
God, you throw a milestone out like it's candy at Halloween.
Hey, everything's a milestone. Leveling up, doing your thing. Halloween candy. I don't throw out Halloween candy. I keep it all to myself.
I know you buy Halloween candy and then you keep the light off.
That's right. It's like, because there's going to be, well, in the old days, there was always that one kid who didn't understand, light off, go away. But
then you don't answer the door.
Oh, the guilt.
I was always pissed because my favorite part of the day is that part, the early evening where it's still kind of, still warm enough. You have the door open, you can feel the cool air coming in. And on Halloween, I've got to shut everything down and turn off all the lights and sit, in the dark, waiting for 9 or 10 o'clock to come along.
Yeah.
And then I don't even want to open the door because you never know if you're going to have those teenagers. No costume. All they have is a pillowcase. Come on, you're not even trying. Get out of here.
But, I saw some stuff like last year or the last couple of years or something like that, being like, don't discriminate. Give teenagers, if they come to your door, give them a piece of candy too, because they may be suffering from food instability. And well, I never thought about that. That's an interesting point. I guess
so. Hand out
to go around
and grilled cheese at after 9 o'clock. Grilled cheese sandwiches. There you go.
Hey, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh! But the grease would get the pillowcase greasy. You don't want that.
Oh, I want that. I'm going to make them eat it on the front steps. Here, eat these.
You're kinky. All right. Well, Patreon offers folks a way to support creators and receive rewards not open to the general public, like special podcasts, videos, books, and a lot more. And we want to thank our amazing current patrons: Clint, Nephi, Nick, DJ Star Sage from the Universe, Eric, Sean, Charles, Phoenix Dave, Brothers Anadis, Kingsley, Kathy Bacon, and Moose P. Please visit patreon.com/Matt Burlingame to find out how that you can support us and our work for as little as $1 a month. All right, today's affirmation. Take a moment, turn off your phones, and breathe with me. Breathe, and repeat. I now choose to release every negative, destructive, fearful idea and thought from my mind and my life. What would I have left? Anyway. All right. Well, that is a lovely thing to aspire to. We'll work on that. In the meantime, on August 12th, 1990, fossil hunter Susan Hendrickson discovered 3 huge bones jutting out of a cliff near Faith, South Dakota. They turn out to be part of the largest ever Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton ever discovered, a 65-million-year-old specimen dubbed Sue after its discoverer. Wow. It's hard enough for me to wrap myself around my own age, let alone 65 million years ago. But wow. All right. Well, let's see if we accidentally celebrated any very fun holidays today. It is Baseball Fans Day. You?
No.
Yeah, neither. IBM PC Day.
I own their stock.
Oh, well, I own a PC, but I don't know. All right. International Youth Day. Not here. Julienne Fries Day. No,
okay. I'm glad they got their own day. Wow.
I guess. Middle Child Day. No, not
Nope,
one of
nope.
those for that one. No. Sewing Machine Day. I love sewing machines, especially vintage ones, but nope. Truck Driver Day.
I know a truck driver, a couple of them.
My uncles were truck drivers. Victory Day.
No, that comes in November.
No, okay. Let's see, Vinyl Record Day. Well, I do have a couple vinyl records left. They're Corey Hart ones. And also World Elephant Day. Well, that one's subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of insulted right now.
I know. Same. Anyway, well, those were interesting holidays. Let us know if any of those fell under your umbrella, if you celebrated an elephant or what. All right. Okay, well, that's let me switch out of that so the birthdays will actually show up. There we go. Happy birthday to David and Joey. I hope that your day was wonderful. And also, we have some upcoming birthdays. Happy birthday to Jason, Stefan, Sean, Stacy, Allie. We have Robert, John, Anne, Ethan, Anderson, Stewart, Ricky. He used to be a podcaster. I forget what his, I think his handle was the Dairy Fairy. And then we have Kevin, Ahmad, Becky, Adam Burns, part of the Pride 48 Elite. We also have Josh, John, our sweet John from our theater, Mr. Hancock.
Yeah, we have the same birthday.
Sweet man. What?
We have the same birthday.
Do you? You also have the same birthday as Josh Zuckerman, who is a big singer back in, I think, New Jersey. And then Kelly. And there you are, right at the bottom of the list, your shining face, saying, I'm getting older. Ah, I love that. Anyway, okay, no, ignore bright, shiny, don't look at the lights. But happy birthday, everybody, and happy birthday, Tom. It's almost your birthday. You do anything that you know about?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we will be seeing you on the day or before at least so that we can say happy birthday and wave, I guess. We'll find out. All right. Anyway, nothing in our feed bag, but we do have a lot of chub hugs to send out. Before we get into the big ones, I do have a small one to send out to our dear friend Nephi, who had to attend a graduation party for his niece this week. Very, very, very big thing for him. But we do have some real heavy ones this time, including we want to send chub hugs out to our friend Clint, who was in the hospital this last week, one of our patrons. And thankfully, he is home and doing much better. To our friend Ronnie, who was also in the hospital and maybe having some serious stuff going on. We want to send him some love. Pizza Babe, formerly of the Freak Network. Her dad just passed away, so we want to send her a lot of love. And we also want to send out just tons and tons and tons of love to Mr. Lurie Dean, whose pup, who is a part of our family. We got to see him almost every day, Mr. Jax. He passed away very unexpectedly yesterday and hit us all really, really hard. Anyway, do you have some others?
Well, you've taken mine, Nephi and, Lurie Dean and
Yeah, some big stuff there. All right. All right, well, let's see. There's some news going on, starting with the family of Isaac Hayes, the late singer-songwriter who penned the track Hold On, I'm Coming by Sam and Dave, are getting serious about their beef with Donald Trump. The Hayes family first condemned Trump's usage of the song back in 2022 when it was played to conclude a speech at the NRA convention in the wake of the Uvalde shooting. Despite the family's disapproval, the former president has continued to play the song, so now the estate is taking legal action. Good. Boston Red Sox star Jarren Duran has issued an apology after being caught on a hot mic using a homophobic slur yesterday, August 11th, with his back turned to the home plate during this game's sixth inning. Duran directed an insult to a fan who appeared to be heckling him. Shut up, you fucking faggot. Following the game, the Red Sox issued a statement on behalf of Duran. During tonight's game, I used a truly horrific word when responding to a fan. I feel awful knowing how many people I offended and disappointed. I apologize to the entire Red Sox organization, but more importantly, to the entire LGBTQ community. Yeah, because they can cancel your ass.
Well, it really felt sincere. So
yeah, especially when they add the and disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. For someone so disappointed, you just know it's fucking fake. Anyway, fuck you. Celebrity deaths. Kevin Sullivan, the wrestling icon who performed as the Taskmaster and worked extensively behind the scenes, for WCW, died August 9th at age 74. Patty Yusitaki, the stage and screen actress best known for her roles as Alyssa Agawa, who was the nurse in Star Trek The Next Generation, and possibly guested on others. And Fumi Nakai on Beef. I don't think I ever watched Beef. Died August 5th from cancer. She was 70. I also saw that she was in the original TV series for, yeah, that's always great. Your mind just goes, boop. What was the one where the movie or the Japanese company came over and it was God, it was one, oh, Gung Ho. Thank you. Anyway, the original series, the Gung Ho, I believe she was the wife in that one.
Okay.
Anyway, Charles Cyphers, the character actor and frequent John Carpenter collaborator, best known for playing Sheriff Lee Brackett.
Oh, no.
In the Halloween movies, died August 4th after refillness. So, yeah. Now, Tom wants to cheer you up by talking to you about.
Well, let's see. So this week on The Bachelorette, what happened was an old boyfriend of Jen shows up, and he's flown himself out from the U.S. to New Zealand on his dime, and he wants to get a second chance. And the guys are all pissed off inside because they got word of it, and so and she goes, well, he wants to join you guys here. And they're like going, and then she goes out, and the guy comes in and goes, well, I just want to wish everybody the best of luck. Jen has told me she doesn't want me to stay, so I'm going to be leaving. And so the guys are like, well, thank goodness for that. But one of the guys was so pissed off about the whole thing. He's just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm going to go too. So then she spent the whole rest of the episode boo-hooing about, oh, this is what happens to me all the time. I fall for the wrong person and they break my heart and I'm not good enough. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. You're so good. And then she sent 2 people home. So it was just, it's like, I hate when the girls get the because Gabby and what's her name did that a lot, where they have their I'm not good enough, I shouldn't be doing this, why am I here moment. Blah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, on Evil, we're down to the last few episodes of the series. So basically what happened was the church has terminated the program that they've been doing, which is investigating these things happening. So they didn't have a job. They don't have jobs anymore. Well, David's still a priest. But now they're closing the church down because, well, I've got a feeling it's all connected with the evil is making sure that these 3 people have terrible things happen to them because they've been fighting them the whole time. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. And there was the one storyline, this episode storyline was Andrea Martin's character, Sister Andrea. This guy shows up and he says he's got a doppelganger, or it's either a doppelganger or he's like needs an exorcism basically. So and they're going, well, this is just a psychological thing. You think because you see somebody online that looks like you that they're trying to steal your soul. They're not. Well, actually it turns out it was his father, who killed himself, was trying to make his son join him in hell, basically. So that was kind of a cool arc. But one thing fun that they did was to find doppelgangers, there was a website that says, load your picture up and we'll find your doppelganger. Kind of like the one, load your picture and we'll find a painting, a famous old painting that looks like you.
Mm-hmm.
a few years ago. So it was that. So it was really cool because um, Kristen puts in David's picture. David's the black priest, and finds this like UFC fighter or something, and then she has a sexy dream about him. So that was kind of hot. But I love the show. I realized that I watched the ending of House of Dragons at some point, and I don't remember it.
There's actually two more episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up and it said that there are two more episodes. I thought this one was the finale.
Well, last week, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
And
thought.
there
But
was nothing came out this week. What are they holding it for
let me double
a
check
while?
because I think it comes out on Mondays at 11:30.
No, it comes out Sundays.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
maybe it was, and this is lying to me. Let's see. Series House of Dragons.
Yeah, just make sure it probably is. You might have read an article from 2 weeks ago.
You know what?
That
I wouldn't be surprised if it did because it's so weird these days. Yeah, maybe it was because there's new episodes. So
okay.
wow, what a sad way to end a season. It was like there's no reason for me to go back. It was
Right. I
scared.
feel the same way. It was like we got a couple good dragon scenes, and
Mhm.
the first half of the season, nothing happened really. I mean, they killed the baby, but that was about it, and that kind of carried on a lot of nothing for 4 episodes, and then we had the dragon fight, and then it was cook the poor people have the dragon fire down
Mhm.
and cook them up. So yeah, not a whole lot going on there. This week on Claim to Fame, which is the Jonas Brothers, the less known Jonas Brothers hosting this show. It's really a fun show. This week they exposed that the guy that was there is Michael Jackson's nephew. So he's not Tito's son. He's one of the sons of one of the guys. So that was fun. Let's see. Big Brother this week. Angela is still fucking there. I don't know why she's. I know they're there because it will take nobody. Nobody's going to have a qualm about voting her out. So she's just one of those people that you vote out other people, the better players first.
Mm.
But this week they sent home Kenny because Kenny didn't realize how difficult being on a show like this was going to be emotionally in the game and emotionally away from home. So he got all boohooey. They decided to send him home.
Mm.
Night Agent over on Netflix, excellent show. We're just screaming through the episodes. It's very complicated. It's CIA, FBI, all sorts of twists and turns, written very well. Let's see, Umbrella Academy. We're halfway through the final season, and just a lot of insanity. They start off the new season where they have gone into a different timeline where they no longer have powers, and just kind of have you started at all?
Which one is this?
Umbrella Academy.
Oh no, I wanted to, but yeah, I didn't. I was gonna
Okay.
finish it yesterday.
Okay. But so far it's been fun. I just they have such good characters. And oh the bad guys are Megan Karen from Will and Grace and her real husband Nick Offerman. They're the bad guys. So but they're very eclectic, funny bad guys. So yeah, it works with the show. Blue Ribbon Baking Contest, which is on Netflix right now. It just started. It's fine. It's a good baking show. They've got Jason Biggs is the host.
Hmm.
And so when the second episode, somebody's going, well, oh, the thing was they were supposed to take something that they had won a ribbon for, because everyone's won blue ribbons for their own creations. So whatever you won your blue ribbon for, we want you to do that into a cake. And so the one guy goes, well, this was a pie. And he goes, well, I know a lot about pies. So because American Pie, he
Yeah.
fucked up
Oh,
he fucked
yeah.
the
Yeah.
pie.
Okay. Got
And
it.
then he gives a little, look to the camera, acknowledging the fourth wall. So that was really funny. I saw Joe Rogan in his comedy concert on Netflix, and it's just, the thing is, I keep saying this, he's an excellent stand-up. I mean, his timing is great, his writing's really good, but he's going on about conspiracy theory bullshit. It's like, tell jokes about real life. Not, he made reference to Pizzagate, with the pizza place where the
Yeah.
pedophiles are. Yeah, and it's like, what are you? What? Just and because the stuff that he did that wasn't ridiculous
Mhm.
was funny. So everyone just take your you know if you like Joe Rogan, it's actually much better than his last concert, because last one he was screaming the whole time and yelling about nothing, and now he's really good, but it's really terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then I watched Tarot, which is a new movie on Netflix. It's about some kids who they're college students. They're on a trip. They've rented an Airbnb. It's this huge house, like a mansion, and so they go down to the basement. And there's a door that says "Do not open," and of course they go into it, and they find all these um, collectibles, just antiques, and they find a box, a handmade box with a deck of handmade tarot cards,
Mhm.
and everyone gets a reading from the girl who knows everything about tarot cards, yet doesn't have her own deck, and and then no one ever knew she had this quality about her before, and then but everybody, the last card that she, your final outcome kind of card, that's how everyone's killed. So like the hangman gets hung, the magician, gets in a box, the it's just one thing after another, and it's like, but it was short, so I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible. I mean, I've seen plenty of terrible horror films. This was just okay. It was okay. It was entertaining. It was.
Yeah.
I think it was an hour and 39 minutes, something like that. So it went by pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Not quickly enough, and the ending was kind of dumb. But yeah, that's it for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't blame you with any of that. I didn't finish Acolyte. I don't have Disney right now. And then I didn't finish. I didn't watch any more Boyfriends, but I kind of intend to catch up on some of the stuff this week. Um, so on Netflix, I continued my Viking watching stuff by starting The Last Kingdom, which has several seasons. And judging by the first two episodes, oh, wait. Okay. Judging by the first couple episodes, I don't know if I'm going to continue on this track for a while because I was epically bored. It's the same names, the same kind of characters, but in different positions, and just who cares? The other shows at least had like meat and grip to them to make you watch it. This one, I was just like, whatever. Um, so then after that, I started to watch Doctor Who again, the classic ones, picked up on season 15 and thought, hey, it's light, whatever. I stopped watching around like season I don't know, 20 or something like that. And but I picked it up on season 15 and I started watching it and I'm really enjoying it this time. Before I was kind of slugging through it just to know the universe and the stuff that happened before the ones that I like. But now I'm actually like really enjoying the classic stuff. So um, I'll continue watching that. And then I watched A Quiet Place Day One, the new one, and it was good. I mean, I'm glad I didn't waste the time to see it in the theater. But as far as a sit at home and watch it type thing, it was good. It kept me interested the whole time. The characters were really good. You know, was like the whole time going, "Where's the cat?" But other than that, it just was like a really good monster type movie. So um, it was good. A lot of human interaction. Have you seen it yet?
No, because it's not available on video yet.
Okay, well, it is if you pay $20 for it, and I don't.
Hmm.
Anyway, but you'll like it. You'll like it a lot. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And the lead character, the woman, brilliant performance. Just really, really took it above because you could have phoned in a monster movie, but this was so much better than that. Okay. And then I got to see Deadpool and Wolverine. And now you saw that this week too?
No.
No, you saw it last week?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, uh, it was the best of the three as far as I'm concerned. Because the first two I didn't really care that much about. But this one really, it was good. And I loved every reference to all the forgotten stuff. And I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody that doesn't know but's going to go see it. Um, but there was so many Easter eggs and little references to shit that I just it was good. It was really good, and the the two of them together make a great team. So I liked it.
So, so you went to the theater?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's see. The only other thing that I did this week really um that is I played WoW. The pre-expansion uh content dropped like 2 weeks ago. They finally got it fixed and they now have it so that you can take your tunes in there and you can level like basically 20 levels in about an hour and a half. And so I've been just slowly taking my tunes in and getting them up to speed and have about 12, 13 level 70s now. But it's been nice to enjoy it again and enjoy it enough that my ADHD isn't like giving me a lot of anxiety for not doing something more productive. Anyway, all right. So let's get into advice. This is from the Reddit's Am I the Asshole? And you can go check that out over at Reddit. Um, a 23-year-old female, share an office with my coworker who is 29 years old and female, who is also 7 months pregnant. Since she found out, she talks about nothing else. I get it's exciting. However, I came to a point where I can't handle it anymore. A little backstory: I'm infertile and had a hysterectomy due to cancer when I was 18. I told her multiple times that in the past that I would rather not talk about her pregnancy because it's a sensitive topic for me. I did not go into details as I don't want to share my medical history with everyone. So she stopped for the rest of the day. Today, I couldn't stand it any longer. She again started talking about how her back hurts and because of the weather, her feet are very swollen. I yelled at her, just shut the fuck up and don't bother me with your baby. You at least have a uterus to carry one. She immediately started crying and left the office and later called in sick and went home. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, but yeah.
If you have, first of all, people can't just edit their lives because of a trauma that you've had and that you haven't even shared with. So by blurting out, well, you don't know what it's like. I can't even have children. I've had my uterus removed. I hope you're happy. It's like, fuck you. Thank you for informing us so we could have been a little more sensitive to you. But
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about your baby anymore when we're sharing an office and my feet are swollen. I can't say anything because it's going to trigger your lack of children. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Get over it, or at least get over it better.
I understand where she's coming from.
Sure.
We've all been there with people like that, and there comes a point where you just don't want to fucking hear it anymore. But at the same time, you can't do that, especially in a work environment.
Right.
So,
it's like I don't like Mother's Day because I'm barraged with Mother's Day. Have you gotten your mother anything? Well, except for cleaning off of her crypt door. No, what's to give her?
I was just going to use that as that example with Father's Day, and that one of the things that some companies do now are they give you an option to opt out from emails about things like that. But you can't do that when you're at work.
Right. And the difference between Father's Day and Mother's Day is about 100-fold.
Right.
There's not they never.
What?
Froze. Mother's Day.
I know what you're saying.
Like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
and you get over it. You get through it.
If you didn't say, hey, I had a hysterectomy, I can't have kids. This only happened 5 years ago. I'm really sensitive about it right now. Then maybe, but if you don't share that, I also understand not sharing that. But if they don't know that, they just think you're even bigger of an asshole than you are for what.
Right. Exactly.
Anyway, sad situation all the way around. All right. Well, hey, Chubs, Timothy writes in and said, if you could have any fictional technology become a reality, what would it be and why?
Well, I'd like a time machine, but one that you can't hurt anything, like mess up timelines with.
Yeah.
Or invisibility would be kind of cool. But then I feel I'd be too pervy. So that wouldn't be good. I wouldn't mind flying. Like I could go. I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to go to Paris. And just fly there in like 10 seconds.
Right. Yeah. No, I totally get that. All three of those are ones that I would have answered before. Years ago. Especially the invisibility one, or actually I used to have this when I was young, a teenager. I used to think that it would be really neat if I had the power. This isn't Timothy's question necessarily, but if I had the power to watch TV and see the people naked on TV. Yeah. Because there's a lot of guys that, actors that were.
Right. Well, that's because we didn't have the internet at the time. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Now we just have to wait for their videos and stuff to be leaked, which is
it's like, they're on vacation and they're caught, with just a Speedo on or in their underwear on their balcony and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff we didn't get the opportunity for back in the day.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, my technology choice would be on Star Trek Discovery. They have a badge, and on the badge, this badge can do fucking anything. It can do the internet. It can beam stuff out. It can do scan, all this, and all you have to do is basically kind of think where you want to go, and then just tap it, and it takes you there. And I think that transporter technology, that like individual technology, is just fucking brilliant. And
Yeah,
I love that, because that way I could actually get around to things without having to worry how the hell I'm going to get there and how the hell I'm going to get back.
yeah. Then that you could also go and have dinner in Paris. So
Yeah.
yeah, but when you need like a Doctor Who kind of booth where you know that's the you go from one booth to another booth that way. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, it's fake, so it doesn't matter. We can say whatever.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
fictional technology, but yeah,
So
the
I
the,
think I
the
think I might
badge
want
thing I would love.
I might want that more than the others now that I think about it, because um, I I hate traveling. I hate flying and
Yeah.
long car drives to get to places.
Oh, I
Be
like
nice if you
car
could just
drives.
go boop and you're there. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that car drive to Vegas.
Okay, you know what? I would have loved that, except for two things. One, you were miserable because you were stuck in a seat that really bothered your back. And two, we had Flanicia there just bitching the fuck the whole fucking way. Which it turned out that he probably wouldn't have done that if he had realized he didn't have to drive the whole time. And that was on him because we made it clear. So,
Well, and then the car's air conditioning went out, and
oh, in Death
not
Valley
not not
type
to
thing.
mention
Yeah,
it's like
that
9 hours
nice.
9 hours to get there.
Yeah, see that's fine. I mean, I've done the whole down to Palm Springs and back by car, actually, I think several times, and I was totally fine with it. I like the long car drives, but
Wow.
I don't like bad company and other people having to be, know, uncomfortable. Anyway, moving on. All right. Hey, Chubbs, Timothy wants to know, what's your favorite appetizer?
Mm. I really like crab ragoons.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I mean, because I mean, I think of like nachos. That's kind of becomes a meal. It's not really an appetizer.
Mm.
Um, and I mean, I like making my own egg rolls. Well, I can make my own wontons too, but you have to buy so much crab that you end up making like 70 wontons, and then you have to eat them. Yeah.
I think mine is probably egg rolls. Like really good chicken or pork egg rolls would be my absolute favorite. So, hey, Chubbs, what one book had a profound impact on your life? The Bible.
Yeah, that'd be my choice too.
Yeah, but not for the reason, it didn't make me go, oh, it has literally had an impact on all of our lives because, had to grow up basically hiding in the closet and being looking over your shoulder and everything else because other people read this thing and decided to interpret it their way. So there's that answer I just pulled out of my butt for you and handed it over. So those are great questions. And if you have any other questions that you would like to send to us to answer, just send it to chubsgonewild@gmail.com. We would love for you to contribute. And Timothy, thank you. You always ask the most thought-provoking questions. All right. Mr. Moose wrote in and said, hey, you want to check out what's in my lunchbox? And he started with fried up shrimp, scallops, and okra. That is beautiful.
And I can see this is his breading, so I know this is him.
Yeah. Actually, there should have been another picture in there, but it didn't pick it up right. Anyway, there's another one with fast food chicken from Bojangles. They season it with a little red pepper, which is delicious, mac and cheese, and a biscuit. Oh no, forgot to ask for honey. Oh, I like honey on biscuits.
Well, the problem with that now is that if you read the thing,
Oh,
it's not real honey.
yeah. Yeah, I sadly heard that. But I also like I used to like when they had the little honey packets for like McDonald's McNuggets where you could dip the McNuggets in honey.
Yeah, that wasn't real honey either.
I know, but for lack of a better word, the fake honey, it tastes
Yeah, okay.
yummy.
That
It tasted yummy.
See, I didn't think it tasted yummy. I thought it tasted different, and that always worried me. Why is this tasting this way?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing is when I finally had some like real honey, oh, real honey is amazing. Real honey and real butter. Mm-mm. All right, and then next up is a little contribution from me, which is barbecue burger and fries with 2 sides of mayo. And that is from Roscoe's. And I've decided that the next time I go to Roscoe's, I'm going to be eating something else or just having some Diet Coke or something because I have now discovered that every time I go to Roscoe's, by the time I get home, well, let's just say,
Well, it's probably all that
head to the
mayonnaise.
bathroom.
It's all that mayonnaise. That's
Oh
like,
yeah, it's always the mayo. But even when I don't have all that mayo, it's like every time, except for like the first time that I went there, every other time, it's the same with Chinese food for some reason. Whenever I have Chinese food, an hour later, it's like, and we're done. Scene. So anyway, hey, guess what? Golden Rule Services want you to know about an important tool in preventing you from contracting HIV. PrEP is a medication proven to be 99% effective in preventing HIV infection. To learn more about PrEP, visit sacgrs.org. And you can also go over to swannerandjed.com and hear the latest awesome edition of Tom's Other Podcast. Find my books over at justkisstheguy.com. And find all our links at allmylinks.com/ChubsGoneWild. And, well, you can also give us a call at
408-69 Chubs.
Yes. We did it. We made it to the show. Yay. All right. Well, that was wonderful. Oh, by the way, same thing with our lunchbox. If you want to send us what's in your lunchbox, send it over to chubsgonewild@gmail.com. We appreciate it. And well, we hope everyone is doing really well. And we'll catch you in a week, right after Tom's birthday. Yay! Oh, Tom just showed us on the video what he's going to be doing on his birthday. Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting here alone because Sean works.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Well, who cares? It's just a birthday.
That's true. That's very, very true. At least you got a little cupcake celebration a couple days ago for your birthday.
I did.
Yeah. And
I didn't eat the cupcake, but yes.
That's true. Yeah. People that don't eat cupcakes are weird. All right. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
A network of inclusion.
UnivazPods.net.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network.
This has been a For Fuck's Sake production.